Alright, I'm gonna show you what I got here. I have a 2004 Mazda 3i with a power package, and just got one of these Chinese DVD player 7-inch head unit. I got this one from AutoDVDGPS.com or AutoGPSDVD.com, something like that. I'll post it in the notes. So anyways, here it is. This is the main menu. You can see there's a disc mode, radio, TV, GPS, Bluetooth, auxiliary, CD changer, SD card, USB, iPod, and a couple settings down here. Volume knob. I got this unit just because it was cheaper than the MZ3A or D, I believe. That's about $800. And this one came with a GPS also. I like this one also because the volume knobs are on the bottom, just like the original unit. They're on the bottom and not on the top. So let's go through the options here. Main menu. This one, there's an optional iPod or RDS. I'm not a Apple guy, so I chose not to get the iPod. See, it doesn't work. It does have RDS, so that means if you're listening to FM radio, it'll actually get the song name, the station name, and artist titles and everything like that. So no iPod, doesn't work. USB works if it's plugged in there. If it stays on the menu for a little bit, you don't do anything, it'll automatically go to whatever you're using last. SD card. There's two SD card slots here, one for the GPS software maps, the other one's just a plain basic SD card. You can put DivX files, MPEG, your picture files, and MP3s and whatnot, and you play them on here. Let's go back to main menu. CD changer support. There is a plug in the back for CD changer. I don't have one, just using the built-in CD slot right here. Auxiliary in, which is pretty cool. I'll show you in a second. Disc mode is has a built-in DVD player and CD player. I have a CD in there right now, so it's starting up with the Mazda logo, which is pretty cool. The red logo, it's pretty cool. Matches with the style of the car. And here we go. Here's the power. Sound quality is okay. Oops. Oh, that changes tracks. That's nice. I didn't know this changes tracks. Adjust the bass a little bit here. Okay. So when you're playing a CD, it tells you the track name, title, track number, and volume and time. I set the pop-up time here. This is the current time, and this is the track time down there. If you touch the screen, you get options down here for skipping tracks, play, pause, repeat. There's different repeats. 1, off, all. Exit, to exit the disc mode. Press more. A couple more options. Mute, random, stereo mode, mono, stereo, whatever. Equalizer, pop, rock, classic, flat. They pretty much suck. More. Just some navigation, up, down arrows. This is mostly for DVD. Okay, here's a volume control. One thing with this unit that it's not working on mine is if the car is on, the key is set to on, the steering wheel controls doesn't work properly. Right now, if I press the volume up or down, it actually changes tracks, which it shouldn't. It should be these two buttons. For radio station, it changes radio stations. Right now, the up button, if I push that, it'll change the mode, so it'll go to GPS, to radio, AM, and just changes the different modes of this guy. The down button right now is, if I push that, it mutes. The mode and the mute button doesn't do anything. But if I set this to ACC, accessory, all of a sudden everything works, but the screen turns off. So if I press up right now, see the screen comes back on and it goes, the volume goes up. If I press down, the volume goes down. If I press mute, it mutes. But it turned off for some reason. And then for all of a sudden, see, I'm in TV mode right now, and it's actually changing channels if I press the up down button. Mode actually does work. It changes modes. But the weird thing about this is, in accessory mode, the steering wheel control works, but none of the front panel buttons work at all. It's completely dead. If I touch the screen, it'll come back on. If I touch anything here, the screen will turn off, which is really, really odd. See, none of these work right now. So let's set the car back to on. And then my steering wheel controls will be screwed up, but everything else works. So again, this is I guess it's considered dual mode or dual zone, so I can be listening to CD and I can press the navigation button and I can still listen to the music. If I do navigation and it tells me to turn right, it'll mute the whatever I'm listening to, give me the direction, and then the radio will keep going, just like a normal built-in GPS car system. We'll go over to the GPS a bit later. Radio. Here's the radio. Pretty ugly but functional. EQ, and here's the RDS function. It's right now. It's featuring. I think the song is featuring Lil Wayne. So there you go. And it'll just automatically scroll. There's no way to adjust it. Right button changes the tunes the channel. Left is, you know, same thing, audio up, down. Touching the EQ does nothing. There's the volume buttons on the screen itself. There's EQ settings, pop, same things, pop, classic, rock, flat. There's a mute on here. 6 presets per FM band, so there's a FM1, FM2, FM3, AM1, AM2, AM back to 1. Pretty much what you need to do. There's the instruction manual is actually pretty good on the radio. It tells you what these buttons here. The weird thing is here, stereo, ST. You can turn off stereo so it listens. It goes into mono mode right now. Press stereo and then it'll be stereo. AMS, it'll preview all your presets. So for about 5 seconds, it'll play, you know, song 2. You can see it blinking, and then it'll go to save the track number 3, and then station 4, etc. Push it again to stop it. Left, right. It scans to the nearest available radio station that has a good signal. AF, it like auto searches, or I'm not too sure. I don't really care about it. TA, same thing. I don't understand it. PTY, I guess it searches like local stations that have pop, and so it'll automatically tune to a station that plays pop, which is pretty cool. It only works with pop and varied music, so that's it. TA, I'm not sure. Anyways, and there's always an arrow button on here to take you back to the main menu. So it's pretty cool. Just the GUI is pretty ugly. Some people were complaining that there's no clock on here, but you can go through the options. I believe right here, clock on. So there's a couple user options. This is a 2004, so the way it's connected with the on-screen is different. So my clock and everything else is dead. Right now I just left the screen there. I'm just gonna get a little pocket, so no biggie.